Did an advanced civilization actually exist 12,000 years ago? This is a question that many experts have been trying to answer, with many of them having different opinions on the matter. Let's answer this looming question by looking to the theory set forth by journalist Graham Hancock. But first up, what is the Younger Dryas Impact Theory? According to this recent theory, it stated that a meteoritic body exploded over North America 12,900 years ago, causing the Younger Dryas climate episode. This episode led to the extinction of Pleistocene megafauna as well as the demise of the Clovis archaeological culture. This theory has gained massive fame since 2007, and experts have been trying to corroborate the hypothesis behind this theory. Journalist Graham Hancock believes that 12,000 years ago, there existed a glorious civilization way before ancient Mesopotamia, Babylonia, and Egypt. In his new Netflix docuseries titled Ancient Apocalypse, Graham talks about his beliefs on the Younger Dryas Impact Theory. According to him and many others, authorities are ignoring and covering up the truth about the foundations of the world. On many occasions, Graham has poured out his disdain for mainstream archaeology. He also believes that humans have amnesia about their pasts. The advanced civilization that existed 12,000 years ago changed drastically when affected by the Younger Dryas. Before civilization went extinct, they sent their people all around the world to teach them the techniques that are found in many ancient sites. Scientists don't want to believe that this is what happened, as mythology and astronomy are not something that they consider while drawing out facts about the past. An odd aspect of the ancient apocalypse is how mainstream archaeologists are from its runtime. Joe Rogan, who has interviewed Hancock plenty of times, has praised Graham's free-thinking ways. Michael Shermer of Skeptic magazine was lucky enough to get on Joe Rogan's show when Graham was a part of it. In the 20-second appearance that he made, he posed a single argument against Hancock's theory that was, if this civilization existed, where are their trash heaps? Where are their homes? Where are their stone tools or metal tools? Where is the writing? Another naysayer of Hancock's theory is John Hoops, an archaeologist at the University of Kansas. This mainstream archaeologist often writes about the history of alternative and pseudo-archaeology and is often found taken to Twitter to discuss Hancock's theories. John believes that Graham Hancock does not wish to be seen as a scientist or a historian due to his coming from a metaphysical place. He further added that he believes Hancock is inspired by Western esoterica. He backed this up with the fact that Hancock was smoking cannabis for 25 years, which may have influenced his perception of the ancient civilization. Moreover, John believes that Graham is coming from a position of New Age spirituality, which is an authentic belief in American society. Now that we have taken a look at the criticism that Hancock has garnered, let's take a look at what his beliefs actually are. According to him, a comet strike that took place around 12,000 years ago wiped out the Earth and all the evidence of the existence of such a civilization. However, Hancock believes only faint traces of their existence were left behind. He also believes that such a celestial catastrophe could happen to us. He has spoken about this in great detail in his book titled Magicians of the Gods. But then again, having all the evidence of an ancient civilization's existence wiped out is quite conceivable. Hancock's impact hypothesis is based on the theories put forth by scientists in 2007. Scientists had put out an explanation for the North American megafaunal extinction, which gained a great number of debates among experts. John Reeves is the owner of Alaska Gold Company that has operated in Alaska since 1925. The company owns 10,000 acres of land, making John the largest private landowner in Alaska. While digging up this land, some evidence was discovered, especially across certain 5 acres of land in Fairbanks, Alaska. This area has been termed Boneyard, Alaska. The tusks of woolly mammoths along with steppe bison heads were discovered in the Boneyard, Alaska region, and around 250,000 fossils have been found over the last 15 years while exploring this land. The remains of around 6 extinct animals were also found in this land. On sampling these bones, it was found that they belonged to species that existed between 3,000 to 22,000 years ago. Some of the species whose fossils were discovered in this region include the woolly mammoths, short-faced bears, American lion, bluebird feathers, dire wolves, and horses. The American Museum of Natural History has extracted 500,000 bones from Boneyard, Alaska, and has stored them in crates in New York City. However, in the 1940s, the bones were disposed of on East River Drive just off 65th Street in New York City. Moreover, the tusks of mammoths are extremely valuable. John was offered a whopping $480,000 for the first pair of 12-foot mammoth tusks that he found in Boneyard, Alaska. John has also stated that only 4,000 acres of the 10,000 acres that he owns have been excavated and explored. This means that there could be plenty of more findings that could prove that Graham was right about the existence of an ancient civilization. According to John, these ancient animals arrived at Boneyard, Alaska via water. Speaking of these ancient animals, one of the ancient animals discovered was the steppe bison. The steppe bison went extinct 12,000 years ago. The bones of these animals were frozen into the sides of mountains, and the team exploring this region had to spray down the land to find more bones. The bones give off an awful stench as they were left frozen for thousands of years. A big mystery that many experts are still trying to unravel is why were there so many bones found concentrated in one location. As of now, 25,000 fossils have been found in this location. Paleontologists were shocked by what was found on the land, as they never thought that these animals would live there during the Ice Age. Due to this reason, paleontologists are changing their ideas and theories on what actually existed in this area back then. Though the endeavor to find out more about these animals would be expensive, spending money on deriving some amazing findings in this regard would be quite groundbreaking. In fact, it has been estimated that carbon sampling the entire collection of bones found in this land would cost $100 million. According to one of John's friends, the permafrost of this region hosts 10,000 dead woolly mammoths. The fossils of the short-faced bear found have proven that the animal is 12 feet tall when it stands up on its hind legs. Paleontologists were also shocked to find the fossils of direwolves and American lions over there. The bones that were found here witnessed cracks in them. These cracks are said to have been caused due to a predator trying to attack them or eat them, biting the bone marrow in the process. The Younger Dryas Impact Hypothesis speaks about the mass extinction event. In fact, it even explains why so many dead animals are found in one place. According to the Younger Dryas Impact Hypothesis, 12,800 years ago, the Earth was passed through by a comet cloud. Back then, the landmass of the United States was covered in half a mile of ice prior to getting hit by the comet cloud. This comet cloud caused a near instant mass extinction of all the species that existed on the planet at that point in time. According to the theories put forth by Graham Hancock, a series of such impact events took place. Due to this, the animals that died instantly were quickly frozen into the permafrost. So when John Reeves was burning down the bedrock in Boneyard, Alaska, he made these discoveries in the permafrost that existed on that land. Evidence of the existence of a mile-wide river that ran through this boneyard was also discovered. There are quite a few questions that have arisen after these findings were made. How did these species die out? Why are we finding the remains of these species only now? Why are all these different species found in one concentrated area of Boneyard, Alaska? Guess only time will reveal the truth. So to answer the big question of whether life actually existed 12,000 years ago, by the looks of the recent evidence that has risen, Graham Hancock could be right about the mass extinctions caused by his Younger Dryas Impact Theory. However, studying these fossils and getting more information about them and what happened to these animals thousands of years ago will take time. Also, the mystery behind why all the fossils were found in a concentrated deposit still remains to be quite a mystery to us and other paleontologists. With that, we come to the end of the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and see you soon.